Watching 6-7 Kid, the modern retelling of the myth of Daedalus and Icarus.
Clearly. The story goes as follows. Daedalus and his son Icarus were imprisoned by the king, right on top of a tall tower overlooking the sea.
Does anyone even know the story of Icarus? All I know is that he flew too close to the sun.
I know that. That's also
all I know.
Now,
I've never heard of this Daedalus guy.
Daedalus was a great inventor and observed the birds from his
The story of Icarus is a well-known Greek myth about a father and a son.
Okay, believe it or not, that's what the video is saying.
To escape from imprisonment by flying, Daedalus, a master craftsman, created wings made of feathers and wax for himself and his son. He warned Icarus not to fly too close to the sun as the heat would melt the wax. However, Icarus, filled with ambition and excitement, ignored his father's warning and flew too high. As a result, the wax melted and he fell into the sea, drowning.
Pretty sure that's exactly what he's about to say.
In order for them to leave the tower, him and his son has to fly. The only ones who can fly are birds and the gods themselves. Using the feathers from the birds that perch on the side of the tower, some candle wax, and string, Daedalus constructed a pair of giant wings, one for him and his son Icarus. Daedalus warns Icarus to not fly too low near the sea, for the water may dampen the feathers, and not to fly too high near the sun, for the heat can easily melt the wax. Daedalus advises his son to just fly on the middle, for flying too high or too low can easily kill him. And then, with a leap of faith...
Why didn't he just follow his father?
Because he went first.
Oh.
His son started flying from their prison, soaring...
Doesn't look like that to me. If anything, Daedalus looks like he's flying first.
through the sky.
No.
Witnesses below them thought of them as the gods they worshipped, adored, and feared. Icarus, prideful like his father at his age, soared high. He wants to see what the gods see. He wants to feel what no mortal human feels. He wants to conquer the skies. Arrogantly flying higher, he ignores his father's cries for him to fly down.
He told you he was going
so
first.
Icarus is just dumb, is what I'm getting. Icarus is just kind of dumb.
Wait, so how does this relate to 6-7?
So I was about to explain that.
Too late to notice,
we'll see.
Too ignorant to see it. His wings immediately turn to pieces of feathers that can't hold itself no longer. Realizing his fate, Icarus fell immediately to his death. But while falling...
What low quality movie did I just get a scene from?
Icarus smiled, for he knew he soared higher than any mortal that has ever lived, and would ever will live.
I lost connection.
Are those women? No, never mind.
The 6-7 Kid is a trending brain rot The 6-7 Kid is a trending brain rot meme that will probably die out in the next week. Sure, at face value it's nothing more than that, but for me, its parallels with the tragic story of Icarus are so similar that it could be a modern retelling of it. All from the original video's purpose, people, and the meme's virality. Our Icarus, the main character, the 6-7 Kid, his real name's Maverick Trevelyan, but we'll call him...
I've never heard of this guy. I just know him as a 6-7 Kid, and I've never seen anything he does other than saying 6-7.
Mason for video's sake. Mason, like Icarus, wants to soar to the greatest lengths, and in Mason's point of view, internet virality is the greatest feat his age can accomplish in this day and age. Seeing the camera pan to him, like a bird about to stretch its wings.
Wait,
Mason.
so technically, I could just say something random and make some weird hand signs and it would go popular?
No, only the 6-7 Kid can do that.
Please unpause it.
You were talking.
With all his
no, you're not.
All his might, he says the words. 6.
I hate this.
Alongside the hand movements akin to that of birds flapping its wings. Mason, ever the overambitious person like Icarus, reach the peak within that moment, hoping to touch the sun, hoping to be seen by all, admired by all. And before he knew it, his hands felt the warmth of the sun. He has achieved it. Internet virality, all but with a cost. Like the wax on Icarus's wings melting, Mason becomes a laughing stock overnight, made fun of, ridiculed.
Okay, no offense. No offense. But I feel like he kind of deserved this. To a certain extent, I think this was just.
And the disdain to be seen. The tragic parallels brings tears to my eyes.
Well, okay, this is too far. King Carson is an absolute peak. Whoever said this, it just does not understand peak.
A classic Greek tragedy masked by a modern brainrot meme from TikTok. Our story doesn't end here, because our story just keeps getting sadder and sadder. Our parallels to this Greek tragedy just don't end here, for we also have parallels to Daedalus himself, Mason's friend. The kid next to Mason, we'll call him Brad for the sake of the video.
I've never heard of Brad before. I don't know what he's doing here.
He is our parallels to Daedalus, and his parallels are almost.
He just kind of looks like an NPC character. He looks like he just spawned in.
He's got that Beavis and Butthead shirt.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Accurate too. In the video, Brad shoves Mason away when the camera pans to them. For some, this gesture might seem a form of hostility, a way for Brad to steal the spotlight. But for me, this is in parallel to Daedalus telling Icarus to not fly near the sun. This gesture is a warning to Mason to not go all out. Let me protect you. Please listen to my advice. But sadly,
Okay, yeah,
this
this is
did
stupid.
not end well.
No, it's not. This is peak.
Mason took all the ridicule,
No one cares about
all
how
the
he's
bad rep.
protecting.
Brad
Mason.
failed to protect Mason, like how Daedalus failed to protect his son. The final parallel, however, is during Icarus's
Right.
death. He was smiling, for he soared the highest than any mortal. Mason got what he wanted, internet fame. Sure, he is memed on, but he
I wouldn't even say that he has much internet fame, to be fully honest. I think
Yeah, people know
6'7" is
6'7" more
more
than they
popular.
know him.
I don't think Mason, like, let's say, like 4 people know 6'7". Only one of those people are gonna know Mason.
Mm-hmm.
than any teenager has ever memed before, grinning ear to ear, because he knows he felt what he always wanted to feel.
And what's crazy, I feel like you probably didn't even make that money off of it. Like, make much money off of it either.